Hello guys, good morning. It's Adi again from PTE Master, and today I would like to make this video sharing how I prepare my students for the PT exam, especially in repeat sentence. You already know repeat sentence is one of the most important part in the PT speaking, and they're also crucial for your listening skill as well. As a matter of fact, you should expect to get at least 35% of your speaking skill from repeat sentence and at least 20% of your listening skill from repeat sentence. So if you fail in repeat sentence, all of your effort put in the exam will become useless, especially if you're aiming for 79. It should be okay if you're aiming for 65 or 50, but for 79 you cannot afford to lose so many marks in repeat sentence, and that's why I'm here today. Now, my rules for the student before they start the exam, whether they're targeting 65, 79 or 50 even, okay, they have to be able to study at least 400 to 500 repeat sentence in total, okay, or basically in other words 50 repeat sentence a day. Okay, my rule is to always study at least 50 repeat sentence a day, and then just 2 days before the test I would recommend them to read through the prediction that I have on the website, which is very accurate. That will actually boost their chance to pass the exam. Now, so before you sit the exam, make sure you study at least 400 to 500 percent, and I'm not talking about just memorizing them. I'm talking about really learn them and get familiar with the phrase and the words that actually gonna help with your exam. So my rule is every day for 10 days straight you should study at least 50 repeat sentence. Okay, it's not gonna take a lot of time. Probably take you less than an hour to do 50 repeat sentence a day. And here is my approach. Okay. So let's say this is day one, okay, I would go to repeat sentence, the section on my website, and I would go to highly repeated questions, which is the filter that I recommend on my website, because our system will categorize all the questions that most repeated in exam in this correct order. Okay, so the first step that I want to do, I want to pre-read, so I'm going to read it first. I'm not gonna try to do it. I'm just gonna read through 50 questions. So let's start with the first 10. Okay, so I will read through this. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm just gonna share you the technique. So I will read through all 50 questions in one go. Okay, so I'm not gonna try and do it at all. I'm gonna read through the question. That's my like about 10 minutes to read through all of these one. And when you read them, what I really want is for you to speak them out as well. Okay, for example, the first one, the cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night. The puppets do comedy routines and there is some terrific information dancing. Only those who are over 18 years of age are eligible to open a bank account in our bank. The health center is situated at the corner of the university behind the library. The technician left the new microscope in the biology lab. Ideally, free trade is beneficial to both partners. All applications of internships are available in the office. This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world. In Europe, the political pressure is similar regarding globalization. No more than 4 people can be in the lab at once. Okay, that's the first 10, and I want you to do for all 50 of them. Okay, you can do 10 at a time. Take a quick break and continue with the reading. Okay, what it will do is it's actually embed that sentence in your memory unconsciously, and you will somehow remember them when you hear them again. Not technically word by word, but you will have a good image of them embedded inside your mind, inside your brain in memory already. It's gonna make you so much easier to repeat it again in the real exam. Okay, so not just memorizing. I want you to learn and kind of improve your listening skill and memorizing skill at the same time as well. Okay, so you're gonna do that for all 50 questions on a daily basis. Now once you're done reading that question, okay, once you're done reading that 50 question, you're gonna start and practicing this time. Okay, you already know what's coming. Okay.
The cafeteria closes soon.
I'm just gonna try again. So for example, this is the first one. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna purposely make some
The
mistake
cafeteria closes soon.
Okay. So I'm gonna purposely make some mistake now so that I can show you how to fix
The
it.
cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night.
The cafeteria closes soon, but it opens throughout the night. Okay, so I definitely make some mistake there, and because I don't pronounce clear enough, I ended up got low score in all of them. Now, because my content is less than 25%, so obviously I got a 0. Okay, what I wanted to do, because you failed in this question, what you want to do is to closely observe the words and try to memorize it a little bit here, because this is a very long one. If you got the same thing in the exam, okay, it's going to be really hard for you to pass, okay, unless you prepare first at home. So I'm going to go through this. The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night. And then you're going to try again until you become good at the sentence. As long as you get more than 80, then you can move on. Okay.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine will be accessible throughout the night. Okay. Got better? Okay, now but I still have to try a bit harder, so I'm gonna try again. I have to try and make sure my final score is above 80 before I move on. Okay.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night. See how it go. Oh, I got the same score. I have to try again until I got a good score.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night. Okay, so I try to So I try to speak a little bit slower, but then I would drag the pronunciation a bit longer so that I don't lose point in fluency, and I can balance and maintain an appropriate pronunciation level to achieve a higher score in both the content and pronunciation. It works. Okay, so I got above 80 now. I'm gonna move on. Next one.
The puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppet will do some maintenance, and then there will be some formation dancing. I can't remember them all, but as you can see, my score is quite stable. I got 72. Now I have to look at the sentence and make sure that I can do it again. So the puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing. Okay, let's try again.
The puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppets do comedy routines, but there is some terrific formation dancing. Okay, let's see how it go. I got a bit better. 77 is pretty good. Sometimes you can move on if you can see all green here, but I want to try again. I want to make sure I can get above 80.
The puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppets do comedy routine, and there is some terrific formation dancing. Okay, almost got it. Okay, now I'm gonna try and speak a little bit slower and dragging the word out so that I can improve my fluency, because my content pronunciation is good now, but I need to improve my fluency, so I have to speak a bit slower but more connected. Okay, so I'm gonna drag the word a bit longer to achieve that. Okay.
The puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing. Okay, I still actually got better in the content, but my fluency is still there, so I might have to increase my speed a little bit. See, so as you working towards it,
the puppets do comedy routine.
You will find that there are some adjustment that you need to do along the way, and that's a good part about the website. Let's try again.
The puppets do comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppets do comedy routine, but there is some terrific dancing formation. Oh, mistake. Okay, that's why I lost the word here. Okay, I have to try again. This is the hard sentence, and basically I'm basically not 100% focused right now to remember the whole thing. But that's what the study comes from, and I'm trying not to be so perfect so that I can train you guys. Now, it does every time. You don't have to get 79 in the repeat sentence all the time to pass the exam. If you take 10 repeat sentence and if you can pass at least 7 or 8 of them above 80, then you're good. Okay, let's try again. This time I must get it.
The puppets do comedy routines and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppets do comedy routine and there is some terrific formation dancing. Must get it. No. Okay, let's try again.
The puppets do comedy routines and there is some terrific formation dancing.
The puppets do comedy routines and there is some terrific formation dancing. Finally, I got it. Now and then I can move on to the next question. Okay.
Only those who are over 18 years of age are eligible to open a bank account in our bank.
Only those who are over 18 years of age are eligible to open a bank account in our bank. Yep, this question is quite easy to remember, so I can do it straight away in one go, which is great. Okay, so I got 79, which is very close to 80. It should be sufficient, but I want to try one more time.
Only those who are over 18 years of age are eligible to open a bank account in our bank.
Only those who are over 18 years of age are eligible to open a bank account in our bank. Let's see how it goes. I got a same score, but that's okay. That should be good enough. Okay, as long as you have more than 50% of the content, then you should good to go. Okay, now you're gonna continue to do this until you become more consistent. When I say consistent, means you consistently got over about 79 in the final score all the time. Okay, and you should be good to go. Now, but be mindful. Okay, if you want to aim for 79, then you will need to be the content to be at the minimum 50%. You should be able to get 79 with 25% of content, but it means that you have to do exceptionally well in other listening section, which can be hard sometimes, and you can't always guarantee that you are in a good shape the part all the time. So make sure the content always above 50% for the sake of the listening score. Okay, now this is my strategy for the student, and it works very well. Okay, you can literally improve your score by up to 20 points, okay, or 4 or 5 times that of your original score. If you practice well in repeat sentence, it will make a huge difference, not only just in your speaking but in your listening score as well. Okay, so try this method for 10 days straight and you should expect a huge jump in your overall score of speaking and listening. Okay, and that's it for today, guys. See you next time.